slow suicide. You're running a place to hide, looking for you. My friends, they all agree, there ain't many a fool like me. I just tell them wait and see. Looking low, looking high, looking far, looking wide. I try to tell myself that I'm fine, but it just ain't true. No, it just ain't true. I'm still looking for you. Sometimes, dear Lord, I thought of another one. Here's a blue one. Your voice shakes me through, but you don't know what I might be. You haven't seen the worst of me, and when your eyes look down outside, put your arms around. Kind of snug. Tighten her up a little. First click. Six by 8 piece of Lexan. Now I'm looking for the center of the pith. I'm doing 8 by 8, so I just do a rough there with the crayon or keel or whatever people call it. Shade off there. There we go. All righty. That way I can see if I'm going to get any other lumber out of this, and where the center of my post is going to go. Lock it in. Note to you fellers, before you get your log all set up, make sure you got any protrusions like this going up and not just out to the side a little bit, because that will hit your blade guide, and then you'll have to maybe walk a half a mile like I did to retrieve your chainsaw. Just a word of caution. kind of fucked up. Hopefully I didn't hurt my toe board, but you saw that, didn't you? You didn't say anything at all. Nope. Yeah, fucker. Nobody said a thing. Just watched it happen. God damn it. Yeah, you see that? The old toe board. Hopefully it's not over. I think it's okay. In the future, so you know, you want to lower your toe board before you try to roll your log over it. Roll this mamma jamma over for the last cut. Whew. That lets you know it's going to be an 8-laser. Isn't that a joy? This log, it's got some wane. That's where you get close to the outside of the tree. Like I said before, I don't know if you heard me over the engine, but I'm milling these posts 8.5 by 8.5 to accommodate for drying and other odds and ends. And in this instance, being able to take off some wane. And you saw that saw jumping around. Well, got a big knot there and a big knot there, and the only way you're going to get away from this, see how that took a dive and it come right back up, and then it took a dive again and I backed out and then came back at it. That's a brand new blade. Now mind you, that blade's what, an inch and something maybe. You're really not ever going to avoid that, no matter how slow you go or how fast your blade's cutting or how sharp it is. The only way to get around that in that situation with those big knots coming together like that is to have a a much wider blade, or be on a circle mill, or what even might help more is be able to get your blade guides even closer than you can ever get them on this Woodland Mills sawmill. I don't know why they don't have a the ability to extend that. Maybe that's something custom I can do. But sometimes that's annoying, especially when I got like a stack of 1-bys over here or something. There's no way you could ever get this blade guide where it should be. And like I said, you know, that can lead to some serpentine issues. You know, I go really slow to avoid those waves, and I'm generally pretty lucky. But it'd be nice to be able to go a little bit faster. But oh well, I'm really happy with the sawmill and what I can do with it. So that's a 8.5 by maybe 9. I left that a little tall so I could work on that when it comes time to it. Now I got to lift that heavy sucker off of the sawmill, and the old sun setting back there, just past the golden hour. Another note to you fellas: once you get done cutting at the end of the day, take all the tension off of that blade, and you'll be much happier down the road. Just take it all off there, knock it back. That'll save you some belt usage. And then another thing too is what I do is I shut the gas off and I run it until it dies, and that way you don't have gas sitting in the carb if you're going to be away for a while. So anyway, that'll die, and then I'll pull the key. There we go, a beam a day. That's the plan anyway. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I got 15 more days. Yeah, something like that. And that'll be all the posts. Batch of logs is getting thinner.